Good evening guys, hello and welcome back once again to a Monday evening of racing with me, Boy Vexed, and the Tier 1 drivers from the Aero Racing's GT7 Championship. You join us in a late free practice at the moment. I think BX was having some connection issues. I think he's gone to try and sort his connection out. And so we're currently waiting for him to rejoin, I believe. He was hosting as he normally does. In fact, maybe BX is going to have to sit out this evening. Not too sure. We've had the message there from CMP starting soon. I will give you a quick rundown through the standings. Should be there now. Should be showing. Yeah, so we've got 2 viewers now, so we have got people coming into the stream. Plat for Life is here. Welcome along, Plat for Life. So we're going to go straight into qualifying. Well, I believe we're going to go straight into qualifying. Whilst we go on board with CMP, he's going to have host privileges. So, can anyone tell me, is BX, is he not going to be able to join tonight? Is he having connection issues? So it definitely seems that way. So in fact, no, everybody, who was that? There was the GTR of Kellen. So Kellen and Zico come out of the pits to start qualifying, with the rest of the guys joining behind them. So I think BX having connection issues. Obviously we joined the practice lobby with him before and all the cars were lagging about the track. They were showing the sideways porpoising, the skittering. Everybody seems to have settled down now, it would seem, but it looks like BX isn't going to be able to race this evening. That is, yeah, that's not very good for his title fight at the moment. He's currently sat at the top of the tables. We are going to give you a quick rundown. We did do it before, but the stream wasn't showing, so I will give you the rundown once again. So as I say, BX at the top of the tables in first place with 130 points. Zico following with only 36 points behind with 94 in second place. Platt is currently now in third with 83 points. Only 2 points ahead of Alessandro in fourth. We've got CMP in fifth with 79 points. We have Tim in sixth with 63 points. We got Kep in 7th with 61, Racing Greens in 8th with 57, Kellen's in 9th with 53, tied with Yannick in 10th with also 53, Natty G's in 11th with 45, we've got Anonyma in 12th with 44 points, Carter's in 13th with 40 points, we have Mortavello's in 14th with 22 points, Hasnain in 15th with 21, Capellan's 16th with 6, and Perry in 17th with 5 points. So Kellen now crosses the line to start his first flying lap of this qualifying session. 10 minutes of qualifying, as always. A little bit delayed this evening. But I think we were trying to get BX back into the lobby, but I think he's having connection issues. Something wrong with his internet. So I think there was issues the other week as well, wasn't there, potentially? But maybe just not managing to get it sorted this week. So Kellen obviously in the GTR, Zico is in the Lexus, we've got Yannick in the BMW M6, we got Platt in the Porsche, we've Sam in the Ferrari, Carter in the Peugeot, Mortavello's in the Renault, Racing Green in the Alfa, Alessandro in the Lexus, CMP in the Peugeot, Anonyma in the second of the 2 BMWs, Timgren in the McLaren, followed by his teammate there, Marriott, also in the McLaren, Natty G, and then Hasnain bringing up the rear in the second of the 2 4Cs. So what is this lap going to be for Kellen? He's currently aiding Zico with that slipstream, or is Zico going to be slightly hampered through the lap by having to sit behind the car ahead? We'll have to wait and see. We will find out as they cross the timer line on the start-finish. And it looks like somebody coming out of the pits now. think that CMP has only just rejoined the track, or only just joined the track. So yeah, so Zico did manage to go faster than who was we on board? Then Kellen dropping down to provisional 5th place now. Zico's dropped down to 4th as Platt for Life puts in a blistering 39.989. He's now into the sub 40s. So Alessandro 140.194. It's good enough for provisional 2nd place at the moment. 600ths faster than Carter. Provisional 3rd in the Peugeot. Zico now down to provisional 4th. 2 tenths off of Carter. Tim has managed to put it into provisional 5th to split Kellen and Zico. Obviously they were following each other around on the first lap. Kellen now off the track. Sam currently good enough for provisional 7th, with Yannick sat there in 8th. Natty G currently 9th. Mortobello's 10th. CMP 11th. Hasnain in 12th, Anonyma currently 13th, and Racing Green yet to put a time on the board, so maybe Racing Green went in for the fresh set of tyres. I do think he's going to have his work out this evening, Racing Green. I think we're going to have to keep eyes on him. It's just that car, isn't it? The car just is not a very good car. I think it was a bit of a poor choice for defending the title, but I'm just a commentator, so, do you know what I mean? Don't take my word as gospel, although, yeah, I have started driving on GT7 again. Currently in the Peugeot RCZ, which is being sported by Carter, currently sat in 3rd place, or provisional 3rd place. Into the pits now. Yannick currently the fastest BMW. Good enough for provisional 4th place at the moment. 3 tenths off the leader. And in fact, as we looked at, it's very, very close indeed once again. So that is the first biggest gap. CMP in 11th is currently a 2nd off the leader with a 140.998. He's currently on a personal best sector, now into the middle sector. Can he maintain the pace and improve on his time? With 6 minutes now into this qualifying session. So Hasnain in the pits. Is he coming back out again? I think, yeah, he is. So he is coming back out. He's on a fresh set of tyres. Is CMP going to pick up a penalty for that cut across the apex there? I think he might have just got away with it. It looks like he has. So into the final sector now. He's still up on his previous time. Racing Green's improved up into 11th, which pushes CMP now down to 12th, but I think CMP may be able to come back. Look at that sky though, very, very grey and cloudy around Catalonia. I wonder if weather is going to be a factor in this race. And he actually decides to ditch that time off. He's ditched that lap off. The lip? He's ditched that lap off and he is back into the pit. So we have Zico. Who's he chasing? He's currently chasing Platt for Life, who is now on a fresh set of tyres. So these three all on an outlap at the moment. Oh, and Platt for Life has ditched it into the pits. Interesting. So now we have Zico. Zico trying to improve on his time. He's now giving the toe to Sam down the start finish. He's going to be punching a nice hole through the air for Sam behind. Sam looking to improve on this lap. And maybe Platt for Life has decided he's done enough. I think he is back out though. Is he going to get another flying lap? He might just get one more flying lap on a fresh set of tyres, lower fuel in the car. Zico with a big snap there. Who's that ahead of him? Is that Racing Green? No. Oh, so it's Yannick. Yannick is on an outlap though, so we'll stay with Zico for the minute. We want to see if Zico manages to improve and manages to help Sam improve. Although I think Sam may have just dropped out of that slip. Oh, Zico. He's just pulled over. Maybe he's watching the stream, maybe he knows that he was giving Sam a tow, so he's decided to back out of it. Obviously Sam is going to be the only Ferrari in this race, and Sam doesn't improve. It's actually 3 tenths down. A Plat for Life still on an outlap. He should get across the line just in time. Through the final turn now. Oh yeah, he does with 20 seconds to spare. Or just under. But currently, Plat for Life looking like he might line up on pole with Alessandro in second, Carter third, Yannick fourth, Zico fifth, Tim 6th, Kellen 7th, Sam 8th, Marriott 9th, Morvello's 10th, Anonymous 11th, Racing Green 12th, CMP 13th, Hasnane 14th. But watch this space, because this is the final lap of qualifying now. Who is going to be able to improve on their time? Can anybody topple Plat for Life off of pole? Alessandro only sat 2 tenths behind at the moment. Maybe picking up the toe of Morvello's up ahead. He's actually improved through that sector. I don't think it's going to be enough at this stage unless he has a very, very good final sector. He needs to really hook these last couple of turns up. There's a couple of guys that are probably going to come across the finish before him, so we'll see if any positions change on the run-up. So there's one across the line, no changes. Carter up into provisional second place. And Alessandro does improve, but not by enough. Looks like he might be starting on the third row on the grid though, unless anybody else improves. Zico pushes his teammate down to 5th now. Oh, and Tim up there into provisional second from Tim. That was a lap there from Tim. And Plat goes faster once again, 3 tenths faster, so that's a 3 tenth buffer over Tim there in second place. He'll be starting in second. Zico starts in third, Carter 4th, Alessandro 5th, Yannick 6th, Kellen 7th, Hasnane 8th, Sam 9th, Morvello's 10th, Anonymous 11th, Racing Green 12th, Marriott 13th, Natty G, CMP will start in 14th place. CMP! What is CMP doing down there? His team, the roles have been reversed, so his teammate all the way down at towards the front, and CMP bringing up the rear this week. So Plat for Life lines up on pole with Tim in second. Zico starts in third, Carter in 4th, Alessandro in 5th, Yannick in 6th, Kellen starts in 7th, Hasnane in 8th. Sam will start in 9th with Morvello's in 10th, Anonymous 11th, Racing Green in 12th, Racing Green off the pace as well, Marriott in 13th and CMP in 14th. But everybody, it looks like everybody. So yeah, Plat was the only person to get a sub 1 minute 40. Everybody else in the 1 minute 40s. That is how close this grid is, guys. This is going to be an absolutely cracking race, I think, once it gets underway. Obviously, the 15-minute sprint for the first race, followed by the 40-minute endurance. Obviously, a lap race this season. So we're going to see 9 laps in the first race. So around about 22 laps in the feature. I'll say 22 to 24. Oh, so BX has managed to get in. BX has managed to get in. So CMP isn't going to be starting at the back of the grid. It's actually going to be BX Root. It's going to have to start in 15th place. There he is. He's managed to join the lobby. Hopefully he's got all his connection issues sorted. Good to see him back on the grid. I was hoping he might have managed to get in before the race, and he has. And he's also got his teammate up ahead in 9th place, or starting in 9th, so maybe his teammate will be able to assist him, try and back some of the field up so BX can make his way through. So obviously CMP is going to have to manually set the grid now. I think he's already started doing it. He's on it. He is all over it. I think he's just waiting for Mortal Veloz to tick in, which he has. BX, you look alright now, mate. Oh. Oh. So he didn't look like he was lagging about, but I think that's another DC we've just witnessed. That is unfortunate. Hopefully he's going to be able to get back in. Oh yeah, we can't even see his car now, can we? It's just disappeared. It's a ghost car. Go on, BX. I'll have the Royale with cheese, please. Oh, I'm not sure he's going to be able to get back in. Plat for life, you're on mediums. Or is that your strat for the sprint? Or perhaps you're just trying to test out the mediums for the feature. There we go, BX has managed to get back in once again. Just watch, oh yeah. BX still wobbling through the turns. I'm not sure that puts him in good stead for the race, but we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully his connection will hold out. And it won't cause too many issues, because when you're sat behind a car and it's doing the sideways wobbling, it can be very off-putting. And it does look like a very grey and murky, cold day in Spain. We can still see the heat haze coming off the track, so it must still be quite warm, the track temperature. It does look like we may have some rain. We've not had it on the forecast. But the weatherman can get it wrong. So interestingly, looks like Plat for Life might be going for mediums in the sprint. Oh, BX. And obviously, sorry for the delays, guys. We will get the first race underway soon. I think BX is going to give it another attempt to get back in the room. We're going to have to get underway soon because it is now 8:30. I don't know about you guys, but I get up at the prime time of 5:30 in the morning, which is an ungodly hour to be waking up. So I think this might be it. So Plat for Life is going to line up on pole for the sprint. On the mediums, is that a strategic error? We're about to find out. And they're off. And it looks like the Ferrari of Sam getting a really good getaway in the background there. Looks like he's going to go past that GTR around the outside there. Plat for Life trying to get onto the back of the McLaren of Tim, but he's actually getting shuffled out wide now. He's going to have to cover that outside line down to 4th place. Oh, as Sam goes to remove up the inside there, getting shuffled out wide. Very congested through turns 1 and 2. Into 3 now. What is going to happen here? Oh, it seems to have settled down somewhat. It looks like everybody's still... No, we have got a few straight... Oh, we definitely have had... We've had a mishap there between Alessandro and Kellen, but maybe getting congested by the other cars around him as well. Still a little bit congested through the track as CMP's trying to make his way through the order now. He's trying to go around the outside of Hasnain in the 4C. Hasnain sporting a different livery this race, or in this round. Hasnain keeps him at bay at the moment. He's going to be trying to get onto the back of Natty G in the second of the 2 McLarens. We have Racing Green. Racing Green trying to hold on to the back of Morvellos there with Sam. Sam in the middle of him and Yannick. Then we have Plat for Life still currently in 4th place now. He's been passed by Tim, Carter and Zico off the start. The Porsche just not very good off the start, is it? Just gets bogged down on the line. He will come to life surely throughout the duration of this race, but also on the medium compound tyre. Is that going to hurt him? Not too sure. We'll have to wait and see. Meanwhile, Tim with an absolutely cracking start there, managed to take the lead off the line in the McLaren, trying to get away from the rest of the pack now, but that Peugeot is definitely giving him a run for his money. Carter currently sat in 2nd place. He's all over the back of Tim. He's trying to put some pressure on him now, coming down to turn 1 for the 2nd time in this sprint race. We've got 9 laps of this. So Tim doing a fantastic job of keeping Carter at bay. Carter, though, don't write him off just yet in that Peugeot. The Peugeot is a very good car. He may still be able to set one up in the coming couple of turns. He's keeping that gap very consistent. Also monitoring the gap back to Zico. Keeping that one at bay as well. Keeping Zico at bay in that Lexus. He's not been able to pull them couple of attempts back yet. But we know that Zico is a bit of an animal on the brake, and he manages to close up through that braking zone, but then loses a 10th on the exit. Not quite as good on the exit as that Lexus, I don't feel. The Peugeot just seems to have superior traction coming out of the corners. Now we look back to Yannick now. Yannick now 8 tenths off the back of Zico. Hasn't quite lost the toe just yet, but he's managed to get past Plat for Life. So Plat for Life is actually down to 5th place now. So he has lost 4 places off of the start. Finds himself down in 5th. Racing Green's managed to make his way up to 6th place. So shaky qualifying for the reigning Tier 1 champion, but trying to get his head back into the race now. So what's happened there? He was quite behind by some way, wasn't he? He was down in 9th or something at least. So Sam now in 7th place. He's got a bit of a gap up to Racing Green. Needs to try and creep back into that slipstream range if he wants to keep Hasnain at bay. Hasnain in the 2nd of the 2 4Cs. Morvellos picks up half the 2nd penalty as Natty G comes up the inside now of Anonyma. And Natty G takes that 10th place. Anonyma down to 11th now. CMP in 12th. We have Alessandro now 13th and Kellen in 14th. Alessandro 2.9 seconds ahead of Kellen. He's actually managed to put in the fastest lap as well. I think it was on lap 2. We're trying to make up for lost time in the sprint race. And CMP, he's made up a few positions, but just can't seem to get past these 2 ahead at the moment. Anonyma and Marriott. They will surely get past Morvellos once he has to serve that penalty. Must be for track limits somewhere. Can be very strict around Catalonia. Let's see how many positions he does lose. That might drop him to the back of the field, or at least behind CMP. Oof. He loses the position to Natty G, but then looks like he may retake it again with a lovely switchback. And as we look back, CMP up the inside now of Anonymous. He's on his outside. He's going to get the move done, and he does, up into 11th. So more Veloz is now trying to put the work in and try and get back past Maria. Natty G, after serving that half a second penalty, kind of put him on the back foot a little bit. Maybe in danger of CMP going for a move now into turn 1. But this is the backfield, guys. See if they can make their way through towards the front. So Marriott holding on to 9th place. Then we have Hasnain. Hasnain is now 1.8 seconds ahead of Natty G. Sam still in 7th. He's managed to pull some of that time in back to Plat for Life. And in fact, Plat for Life, he's lost the position to Racing Green. What's going on for Plat for Life? It's that medium compound tyre, isn't it? I think he's hoping they're going to come to life towards the end of this sprint race, but that may be a strategic error from Plat for Life. Starting on pole, now down to 6th. 5 positions lost off the start. Plat, what was you thinking? We'll have to wait and see. Maybe it will pay off towards the end of this race. Very high tyre wear track, isn't it? So them softs may come to the end of their lifespan quicker than some of the guys anticipate. And I think one of the guys who may be suffering already is Zico. Yeah, if we look at that front left, look, the front left starting to die a bit of a death already. We're only on lap 4 of 9. So he's got to do another 5 laps on that soft compound tyre. Definitely looks like he may be in trouble now. He's under pressure from Yannick. Is Yannick going to go for a move into turn 1? It looks like he may have the run. He's pulled out to the inside now. And Zico does break early. He's allowed the pass. So Zico not fighting too much there. He's going to try and stick with Yannick. I think he knows that his tyres have died a bit of a death and needs a little bit of help to not lose any more positions. But yeah, it does look like he is scrumming out towards the left of the track, isn't it? On that left tyre. Although we got it nicely hooked up through that last right-hander, so Yannick now up to 3rd place. And then we have Carter 1.8 seconds ahead of Yannick now. Nice bit of a buffer back to 3rd place. But 1.1 seconds to the leader, who is still Tim Grunt. Tim on lap 5 now of 9. We're coming up to the end of lap 5. It'll be start lap 6 soon. But it will, of course, put him on pole, put him in 10th place, sorry, for the feature. At the moment, it'd be more Veloz. How would you... So theoretically speaking, like, I'm not sure which, the race is both equal points. Or is one worth more? Is the feature worth more? Because you might have... Oh, Sam onto the back of Plat for Life. Plat for Life almost loses it. Dips a wheel onto the grass. Manages to regain control of that Porsche, but he is under increasing pressure now from Sam in the Ferrari, who's got Hasney for company as well, not too far behind. But Platt looking a little bit uncomfortable out there. The medium still looking quite good on the car, but yeah, the pace difference is massive. Only managing 141s on the mediums. Everybody else probably into the 140s. As Racing Green is now well and truly onto the back of Zico. Can he get a position? The reigning Tier 1 champion. Trying to take 4th place away from the 2-time Zico. Two-time back-to-back winner of Tier 1. And at the moment showing why he's managed to do it back-to-back. Making that Lexus as wide as he possibly can. He's just not giving Racing Green the opportunity to get that 40, although it's a very small car, up the inside or around the outside. He's definitely going to have to think of something special to be able to get past Zico at the moment. But look at Zico's front left tyre. He's definitely going to be struggling with them right-hand turns. Oh, and there we go. So Racing Green does finally get up the inside. It looked like, did Zico move over for him? Was he covering the outside? I'm not too sure. Oh, and look, you can see not far behind now, Platt for Life starting to gain on the ALR Lexus. So maybe Platt for Life, maybe he's onto something. But the top 3 still some way away. If we go back to, so yeah, 9.4 seconds off the leader. Managing to keep Sam at bay though. The tyres on the Ferrari don't look too bad. And he is definitely putting the Porsche under some pressure now. So Yannick dropped off the back of Carter somewhat. But he's got a 2.5 second buffer back to Racing Green. Racing Green is up to 4th now. So coming up to the final sector for lap 8 now. Timgren still in the lead of the race. 2.6 seconds is the buffer he has over 2nd place Carter. He's actually taking the fastest lap now as well. A 1:40.330. Carter comfortably in 2nd at the moment. 2 seconds back to Yannick. Yannick also comfortably in 3rd place. He may have that 3rd slot sewn up unless he has a moment somewhere. 2.2 seconds back to Racing Green. Racing Green is bringing that time down, but I don't think he's got enough laps to be able to get on to the back of Yannick. He's definitely looked after them tyres though, hasn't he? Zico, will he be able to hold on to that 5th place? The time is coming down quite rapidly. Back to Platt for Life. Platt for Life, who has picked up half a second's penalty. He's going to lose that position to Sam now. He started on pole, he's lost 5, and he's going to lose another, so he's going to surely drop down into 7th place once he serves that penalty. Where is the penalty line? We'll have to go on board with Timgren shortly. So we're on board now with Sam. Looking ahead to Platt. Is he going to get that position for free? He should. without a doubt move past once Platt slows down to serve that penalty. So the penalty bar is filling up now. Sam is surely going to get this position, and there we go, there he does. Can Platt for Life come back? I don't know if he's got enough corners to do so. So we've got to go ball with Tim as he comes around the penultimate turn through the final turn. And what a race that was there for Tim. Takes the checkered flag in the sprint race. GG's Tim. Carter second place, GG's Carter. Yannick will take third, GG Yannick. Racing Green comes home in fourth place. What a race there for Racing Green. Zico holds off Sam to take fifth. Sam was sixth. Platt for Life seventh. Hasnain eighth. Marriott ninth. Natty G. Morvellos will be 10th. Anonymous 11th. Alessandro finishing 12th. CMP 13th. And Kellen will finish in 14th. So we missed that moment at the start there. I'm not sure what happened. It looked like maybe there was a coming together between Kellen and Alessandro, but maybe there was more than one car involved. We did see it was very heavily congested through turns 1 and 2 and 3. Your final results there, once again, Tim took the win with the fastest lap of 1:40.330. Carter finished in second, Yannick was third, Racing Green fourth, Zico fifth, Sam was sixth, Platt for Life was seventh. We had Hasnain in eighth, Marriott, Natty G in ninth, Morvellos in 10th, Anonymous 11th, Alessandro was 12th, CMP 13th, and Kellen was 14th. So, excuse me. So your reverse top 10 grid will be Morvellos lining up on pole with Natty G starting in second place. Go on, Natty G. Hasnain will start in third. Platt for Life starts in fourth. Sam in fifth. Zico starts in sixth. Racing Green in seventh. Yannick in eighth. Carter starts in ninth. Tim will start in 10th place. Anonymous 11th. Alessandro 12th. CMP 13th. And Kellen starts in 14th. Thank you, Chanel. Welcome along as well. Nice to have you on board. So yeah, we're waiting now for the feature race to begin and the final race of the evening. And what did I say? I thought it would be 22 to 24 laps. Let's see what it is once it changes. Although it looks like it's frozen. There we go. 23 laps, so I was nearly there with 22 to 24. It was in between the two with 23, so that was a good guesstimation there from your boy Vexed. And was that actually a strategic error from Platt? Because maybe, I mean, that was still a good finishing position, wasn't it? 7th. I think he would have preferred to finish in 6th, but it means he starts further towards the front for the feature race. So Morvellos lining up on pole with Natty G there in second. Oh, Anonymous going for a bit of a drift on the hards. I don't think the way that car's set up, buddy, it's not really a drift car. I think you probably can get the rear out somewhat, but they just kind of want to spin, don't they? I should host a little drift evening. It's been a long time since we've run some trains. I was waiting for Carter to enter, I believe, so CMP can set the grid. He might have gone to the toilet, CMP. And in fact, this would be your time to do so if you want to get a quick refreshment break or a toilet break. Now would be the time. I'm going to do so myself. I will be back in a minute. And I'm back. We are back. Has Carter... Yeah, Carter's ticked in now. So obviously that enables CMP to set the grid for the feature race. Everybody out, I believe, testing their tyre choices for the first stint. Oh, Anonymova, big twitch there, big drift on the exit. I think we might see a lot of that come the race. Let's hope not, though. That's going to eat through the tyres fairly quickly, but yeah. Catalonia's just one of them tracks, isn't it? So it looks like Anonymova maybe going for hards, Asnane on hards, Yannick hards. Is everybody going to be going for hards for the first stint? And Natty G looking like he's going for mediums. Yeah, everybody else seemingly on hards. So where's Mortal? Yeah, Mortal on hards. Okay. Yeah, so it's an interesting one. It's definitely going to be an interesting race. So I think it's probably going to be hard medium or medium hard with the tyre wear around Catalonia. Circuit to Barcelona. Barcelona. So it's looking like McDonald's might have actually kicked BX out, and they've told him he's got to stop using their Wi-Fi because he's been running their bill up, and they're not dealing with it no more. So not joining us for this race either. Hopefully he'll be back next week. But this is it. This is the feature race. We're going to have a rolling start. Morvelos lines up on pole for the first time this season, I believe. With Natty G there in second place, Hasnain in third, Platt starting in fourth. That's a good starting position for Platt. Bit of a premature klaxon there, so we'll have a double. Oh, who was that? Get a really good start. Sam in the Ferrari. What an absolutely cracking start that was. Oh my gosh. Oh, who's that? They're in the background. Somebody off into the barrier. Was it Yannick? Oh no, wait, we're missing cars. I think it's a restart. I think we're having a lobby race restart, yeah. We're down to 6. We're down to 5 guys. Okay, so yeah, lobby restart. It's been red flagged. Guys, I don't know what happened there. I just saw someone in a BMW just yeet off into the barriers. That was insane. He did not have a good day out. I'm not surprised they red flagged the race. There was car parts everywhere and body parts. Holy shit. No rolling start. Oh yeah, no it wasn't, was it? Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's supposed to be rolling start, obviously, for the feature race. That indeed wasn't a rolling start, was it? So we have to reset the lobby and go again. Obviously, we have to give credit to CMP. He's not usually the host, so he's probably doing his best to get the lobby sorted as quickly as he can. Yeah, we got the message there from CMP, starting soon. GG CMP, mate, GG. It's one of them things, and it happens. Obviously, the settings would have been set on the first race settings, I believe, and then just change the laps. Probably forgot to change the start. Easily done. So here we go. This will be it. This is a rolling start, and the cameraman needs to sort his life out, otherwise he's going to get sacked. We're going to get a different view for the start. You can't trust the cameraman. So Morvelos lines up on pole with Natty G in second place. Hasnane starts in third, Platt in fourth, and we have got a race, a rolling start underway. Why is Tim last? Why is Tim last? He should be 10th. Oh, and another restart. Oh no. You're only meant to blow the bloody doors off. Has anybody got the order saved? So yeah, well, third time's a charm, as they say. Laugh my ass off, Chanel. Yeah, bear with us. Obviously, these things don't normally happen. No, we do have the odd technical glitch here and there. Normally, it's me with my microphone. All right, so I think everybody is back in. Is that the grid sorted? No, Tim's still in 14th. Tim should be 10th. So that's right so far. The top 3 are right, top 4's right. Sam, Zico, Racing Green, Yannick, Carter, Tim. Yeah, there we go. I think that's it now. So this is it for the third time this evening. We are going to have the start. Oh no, we're going to have the start of the feature race. Cameraman, what are you doing? I'm sure Morvelos has a very nice butt, but we're going to get the look back through the field. Klaxon sounded, they are off. So Sam not been able to get the better start that he would have done off the grid start, but still giving Platt for Life a run for his money in the background there on the approach now to turn 1 for the first time in this 23 lap race. What can Morvelos do from pole? So Natty G still there in second, trying to go for a move now. Is he up the inside? I think he's alongside, almost alongside there of Morvelos, having to go around the outside now. Oh, and that's an absolutely brave and good attempt there from Natty G. He should have the inside on this next one, and he wins the position. Go on, Natty G. That was a very, very ballsy move, but it paid off for him. Morvelos now down into second place. Platt manages to move up into third. Managing to get past Hasnane. Hasnane down to fourth place now. Sam's there in fifth. Sam trying to come through as well in the Ferrari. We've got Zico in sixth. Racing Green seventh. Yannick is eighth. Carter ninth. Alessandro's up to 10th. We've got Tim Grin now in 11th place. Kellen is 12th. And Oliver 13th. CMP in 14th. So Natty G managing to take the lead of the race on that medium compound tyre. What can he do? He should be able to pull away from the rest of the field. He's going to have at least a second lap difference, or a second lap pace advantage over the guys on the hards. I think he is the only guy out there on the mediums. Ooh, maybe running a little bit wide there on the exit. Has he got away with it? And he has. 1.2 seconds is the gap now back to Morvelos. Morvelos, who is holding off Plat for Life. Plat for Life is going to be going for a move though. Is he into turn one? He does have a look now up the inside. Braking later in the Porsche. Gets a move done. Which is now going to start putting some pressure onto Natty G up ahead on the medium tyres. He needs to start trying to pull away now if he wants to keep Plat for Life at bay. We know how quick Plat for Life is. Obviously he absolutely dominated tier 2 in the first week, so he got instantly promoted up into tier 1. He's already had 2 wins I think this season, 2 or 3 wins this season. So Morvelos is now down into third. Hasnain loses the position to Sam. Sam up the inside. And Racing Green up the inside there is Zico. Zico getting shuffled down the order. Alessandro's come alongside now as well. In fact, Alessandro taking the position. Zico is now down to 8th. Yannick's there in 9th. Alessandro up the inside of Racing Green. Onto the back of Hasnain. Oh, and Alessandro's on softs. I did not see that. So Alessandro opting for softs in the first stint. He's going to have to make the most of them, isn't he, in the first few laps, because they're not going to last very long at all. That is definitely an interesting strategy call from Alessandro, but it's paying off at the moment. He's going to pull alongside Hasnain now. Hasnain is going to lose that position. Alessandro moves up into 5th place. And he's going to be onto the back of Sam in the Ferrari. So he is making his way through the pack at the moment. Alessandro now got Sam in his sights. He's only 3 tenths off the back of him. Oh, Alessandro closing right up onto the bumper there of Sam. Sam's definitely going to be feeling the pressure, isn't he? Oh, and Alessandro up the inside there. I think Sam just didn't have the grip to be able to defend that, so he just let it happen. He's got a nice buff though over Racing Green at the moment. Racing Green ahead of that train of about 8 cars. And we'll check in with them guys in just a second. Alessandro is now back onto Morvelos. He's going to take that 3rd place away from Morvelos. Purple sector there for Alessandro. He's got 2 seconds now up ahead to Plat for Life. Can he reel him in? So in 3 laps, Alessandro's managed to go from wherever he started, I can't remember where it was, but up to 3rd place. He's made up so many positions on that soft compound tyre, which is what he needs to do if he wants to make this strategy work. But look how quickly they're dying. They are dying a death already. Takes the fastest lap there, 141.8. Plat for Life only 1.9 seconds up the road now from Alessandro, but 2.2 seconds off the back of this guy here. And Marriott Natty G on the medium compound tyre. It looks like he's making them last really well as well. He's definitely got pace in that McLaren. And also tyre saving when he needs to. I've heard a couple of the commentators mention before, is it because of the physics update? Are the mid-engine rear-wheel drive cars now more favourable because of the tyre wear. Because look at that, Alessandro's in the front rear. And that front left-hand tyre, well, the fronts themselves are just dying a bit of a death. They definitely seem a lot heavier on the tyres than the cars around them. Mortavillo's really looking well, looking after them hards well. But then the Ferrari of Sam also looking really good on that hard compound tyre. The 4C, which is one of the ones that I thought I would see more wear on it than I am, actually looking pretty decent as well. So perhaps this is a bit of a better track for the 4C than I originally anticipated. And looks like Racing Green may be able to go for a move on Sam on the approach now to turn 1, and he does pull out along the inside now. Sam very, very good on the brakes there. Great defending there from Sam. Racing Green just cannot find a way past. Sam also aided by the slip of Mortavillo's ahead in the Renault. So the gap to Plat for Life still around the 1.9 seconds, 2 seconds mark. Back to Alessandro in third place on the softs. So we've got Marriott still leading the race. Natty G on the medium compound tyre. We have Plat for Life there in second place on the hards. Oh, big slide there for Plat. He managed to hold it, but that was definitely a brown trouser moment. Clean up on aisle 4. So Alessandro definitely losing pace in them softs now. Mortavillo's still defending. Back to Racing Green. Racing Green will go around the outside though, surely. It's going to be dicey. Still side by side. Mortavillo's doesn't want to lose that position. He's not giving it up easily. Defending very well. Plenty of space given. They're still side by side. This is, yeah, incredible stuff from these two drivers. As Kellen goes up the inside of Sam, he's got half a second's penalty though. That isn't going to help him. And the two ahead still side by side. How many corners are they going to go through side by side? Absolutely cracking stuff from the tier 1 drivers once again. Oh, Mortavillo's made a little error there. Still nowhere for Racing Green to go. So this is 4th place back to 9th or 10th, I want to say. Zico goes past Kellen. Racing Green! No, he's just lost it! Oh no, he's going to get collected! Oh no! And Kellen, what? Is he just... Oh, we got reset! No! Oh, that was not good at all. So we had Racing Green lost the car, lost the position to Sam and Mortavillo's, but then got collected by, I think it was Kellen, and that ended up resetting Kellen, and he's now down in 12th. Oh, Kellen also opted in for the softs. Was it Kellen? Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there at all. Tim now finds himself in 9th. Unable to get past Zico in 8th. Still a long way to go in this race. So Natty G now has 3.2 over Plat for Life, who has 3 seconds over Alessandro. Alessandro with 5.7, back to 4th place Mortavillo's and Sam now locked in battle. It was Racing Green and Morvellos before, wasn't it? Now it's Sam and Morvellos. Morvellos defending like an absolute champ at the moment. But he does finally lose that position to the Ferrari. Oh, he's getting a little bit sideways on the exit there. But Sam now up into fourth. Alessandro's had to go into the pits. He's managed to make them softs lap. He's managed to make the softs last 7 laps. And he's had enough. So he's on a fresh set of rubber. We'll have to check what he's gone on to. So that takes the pressure off a Plat for Life, who's actually started to gain on Natty G. Natty G, who's picked up half a second's penalty. That isn't going to help him too much. In fact, that's going to bring him ever closer to Plat for Life. Plat for Life, you would presume, would be on a longer stint on the hards. Sam still trying to pull away now from Morvellos, who's coming under increasing attention from Racing Green. Racing Green, who had a very shaky qualifier but finished a solid race in the sprint race. And that was that corner that Racing Green seemed to just... I think he locked the brakes up. That's what it looked like. Although sometimes the sort of hitboxes around the cars are a little bit more pronounced than what you think they are. It's like an invisible hitbox around the cars. Unless they've updated them. Oh, and Racing Green looking like he's got to run now into turn 1. And he does finally get the move done. Morvellos down to 5th. Morvellos started on pole on the hards, so he's not done too badly. He's only been passed by... Oh, Racing Green's the first of the hard runners. Oh no, Sam. Okay, so he's lost a few positions to people on hards, but still racing a very good race in that Renault is Morvellos. Sam now up into 3rd, 10.5 seconds, 10.4 seconds off the back of Plat for Life. Plat for Life, who started... I said he was going to start creeping onto the back of Marriott. There's only 1.5 seconds in it now. When will Natty G pit to get rid of them mediums? He's driven an absolutely cracking race so far, Natty G. Led for 10 laps. Still with a 1.3 second buffer over Plat for Life. Plat obviously on the hard tyre, so he's going to have a lot more life left in them tyres. And Natty G's probably going to be starting to feel the tyre degradation in the form of understeer. He still looks fairly comfortable. But he is starting to lose a couple of attempts to the car behind, which is the Porsche of Platt. But I think a slight error there from Natty G through the final turn. Platt for Life now into that slipstream range. He's not going to be quite close enough to go for a move just yet, and we see some people go into the pits now, getting rid of the hard compound rubber, so maybe Platt will come in around the same time as Natty G. He's managed to make the mediums last as long as the softs, to be fair. So fair play to Natty G. So who has stayed out of favoured track position? So Natty G still yet to pit. Platt for Life 8 tenths off the back of him. Sam also on his first set of tyres, as is Racing Green, as is Morvelos, as is Zico, Hasnain, Anonyma, Yannick, CMP. So Alessandro, one of the first into the pits, now into 11th place. He's on the racing hards. Kellen, I think Kellen's been in as well. Look at his tyres. It looks like he's on a fresh, well, they were fresh at one stage, weren't they? They're mediums, but they're not fresh anymore. Carter on a fresh set of mediums, as is Tim. Mario's front left is going to be absolutely screaming now. Is he going to pit this time round? No, he's just gone past the pit entry. He thinks he's still got another lap left in them tyres. We have got charging Platt though. But these two up ahead with 10 seconds over the rest of the field. Maybe at this stage Platt won't push for the pass. Perhaps he'll wait until after the pit stop. But he is definitely gaining on Marriott through this very twisty sector of track. So it looks like at the moment the hards definitely with the better grip, and their mediums are just getting eaten up. That front left is almost completely gone on the McLaren. Surely it's going to be into the pits this time round for the McLaren driver. Platt for Life trying to move around the outside, but no, he's actually set the switch back up. Looking for the better exit now. Natty G's going to be on the inside for this next right-hander. Showing Platt the long way round, but Platt gets a move done. That was a great move there from Platt. And Marriott, is he finally into the pits? He is, so Natty G is now into the pits. That releases Platt for Life, Platt for Life. Still with a little bit of life left in them hards. How long is he going to be able to take him for? And Sam is going to follow Natty G, and Racing Green is going to go in as well. So Platt for Life, he's going to have to drive some superb next couple of laps if he stays out for any more than one. He's definitely going to get a few seconds over the guys who have head to the pits. Morvelo's still yet to go in, as is Zico. In fact, Zico not far off the back of Morvelos, so Zico trying to put Morvelos under some pressure. Marriott re-emerges, Natty G re-emerges in 4th place, but he's lost it to Alessandro. Alessandro moves past him up into 4th. Alessandro on the older tyres. We saw him take the softs in his first stint. Can Natty G stick with him? He's got 4.2 seconds over Carter. Carter back in 6th place. Carter with half a second's penalty as well. Kellen, sorry, not Carter. Carter in 7th. Apologies, Carter. You haven't got a penalty at all. Timgren's there in 8th now. Well, he's made his way up to 8th. Racing Green 9th. Hasnain in 10th. Sam in 11th. Anonymous is 12th. Yannick in 13th with CMP not far behind him in 14th. CMP just not really making an impact in this round. But he is starting to put the BMW of Yannick under some pressure now. Morvellos and Zico are now both into the pits. Plat for Life has stayed out for another lap. In fact, no, is that? Yeah. Yeah, no, that was in there, wasn't it? So Plat for Life are trying to build the magical gap back to the rest of the field so he can get a free pit stop. At the moment it's around 35 seconds, but it is coming down. That front left is going to leave the chat soon. So Alessandro now in 2nd place, but he's got Natty G on the back of him. Natty G with that absolutely cracking first stint. And Kellen with another penalty. Actually with the fastest lap though, lap 9, 141.360. Lap 14 now, 23. So Carter is going to surely get the move done, is he? And he does. Kellen almost losing out there to Tim as well. Tim almost getting the position free, as he lost some momentum after having to serve that second's worth of penalty, which really does slow you down quite a bit. So the overspeeded Carter just managed to carry him past with ease. And Plat for Life finally now into the pits. Alessandro up into the lead of the race. And Tim looking for the move up the inside now of Kellen. And with the younger tyres, he manages to get it done. I wonder if Kellen's going to have to go for another pit stop. I think he was also on softs, wasn't he? Pitting very early. Probably around the same time as Alessandro, maybe a lap later. And Racing Green is closing the gap. We got Hasnain 8th, Sam 9th, Morvellos 10th with Zico there 11th, Anonymous 12th, Yannick, CMP. Oh, Yannick with a second. That should bring CMP up into 13th place. Oh, and Plat for Life has come out behind Alessandro. I thought he'd come out a lot further back, but that's paid off really well for Plat for Life. So he's managed to come out ahead of Natty G as well. Natty G, who went for the undercut. It looked like it may have paid off for him, but wow. And Plat for Life manages to get up the inside, up into the lead. Alessandro down to second place. Can Alessandro stick with him? He's on a lot older, hard compound tyre at this point. Plat for Life with the mediums. Just going to romp away now. 8 attempts is the gap already. Marriott, Natty G needs to try and find his way past Alessandro if he can, but he is actually on the hard compound tyre. Younger than Alessandro's though, but will he be able to keep the pace up to Plat on their mediums? Still with 2.3 seconds over Carter at this stage. We're on board with Marriott for a second, as I'm sure he's trying all he can to set up a move on the Lexus. But Alessandro, very good defensive driver, doing very well. Well, he did very well, didn't he? Did as well as he could to keep Plat behind, as Natty G with a slight error. I think just the difference in the grip between the hards and the mediums just catching him a little bit off guard there through the final sector. He's lost a few temps now to Alessandro. He's dropped out of that slipstream range and he's now into the slipstream range of Carter and Tim. Come on, Natty. But Plat for Life now with 3.2 seconds over second place Alessandro. Took the fastest lap on lap 16 as well, 140.761 for the Porsche driver. Lap 17 now at 23. He hasn't really got to worry about conserving them tyres too much. Alessandro, however, I think he definitely is going to have to try and not use them tyres too much. Will be as easy on him as he can. Marriott now under pressure from Carter. Carter there in fourth place. Carter onto the back of the McLaren now in the Peugeot. What is he going to be able to do on the mediums? Is he going to be able to set one up on the McLaren driver? So I think if we're going to see a move, we might see it now on the approach to turn 1. Oh, and Marriott actually covering off the inside. He's going to show Carter the long way round. So Carter actually not managing to get a move done on that occasion. Tim has managed to close the gap as well. Can he aid his teammate up ahead? Can he start putting the pressure on the Peugeot driver, who is now sandwiched in between the two McLarens? Just started turning into a little bit of a spicy battle for third place. Yeah, Tim really starting to put the pressure on the Peugeot driver. He's going to have to be focusing behind as well as trying to get that move done on Natty G ahead. Lap 18 now, 23. Carter does now sense a move, tries to go around the outside, doesn't quite pay off for him, and Tim Grin goes up the inside there. So Carter now down into 5th place, Tim onto the back of his teammate. GG's Tim. Can he now aid his teammate? Are they going to assist each other? So Tim actually looking for the move now. Carter is going to try and follow. Oh my god. So Tim does move up into third place. Carter manages to get a move done as well though, up into fourth. Natty G now under the attention of Racing Green. He's had such a great race though, hasn't he, as Natty G? He can't beat himself up too much. But still fighting for that fifth place. Although I think he's just opened up the inside now to Racing Green, but he's going to be on the outside for this next one. Marriott on the inside now. Racing Green will be looking for the switchback, but not able to do so. But the Alfa Romeo 4C of Racing Green is now starting to pile that pressure onto the McLaren of Natty G. Looking for the switchback once again, getting the better exit that time round. He's going to have the inside for this next one. Oh, and look at that, Racing Green manages to move past Natty G. I think Natty G just can't really defend too much on that dying hard compound tyre. The mediums do look a lot worse for wear, but the cornering speed difference is, yeah, it's a bit crazy. So Natty G now finds himself in 6th place. He's got 2.4 seconds though over Hasnain in 7th. I think he's still definitely got life left in them tyres to be able to try and challenge Racing Green. If he can stick in that slipstream, he might be able to set something up. Carter now has lost Tim slightly. Tim is on to the back of Alessandro. Oh, and has a look up the inside, but there's a tiny bit of contact unsettling the McLaren. Let's have a look at Alessandro. Ooh, Alessandro's tyres don't look good at all. He took them hards at the end of lap 7. Did Alessandro, so they're definitely going to be starting to feel a little bit second hand now. Timgren does finally find the move. Alessandro now compromised to Carter. But 10.3 seconds is the gap up ahead to Platt for Life. On Alessandro, Timgren and Carter all locked in battle for the final positions on the podium. And it looks like Racing Green is about to join that battle as well, as Carter up the inside there of Tim. Oh, it's definitely turned into a spicy battle now. Alessandro holding on to second place for dear life. Racing Green has joined the chat. Racing Green on them fading mediums as well. Tim's look a lot more worse for wear, as do Carter's. Alessandro's hards. Alessandro's hards are definitely screaming at this stage. But Carter, what a drive Carter has had this evening. He's been absolutely rapid in that Peugeot. still under the pressure though from Tim. Tim under, yeah, immense amounts of pressure from Racing Green, the Tier 1 reigning champion. As Racing Green does try and set one up the inside. And he actually does manage to get it done. Tim now down to 5th. Racing Green is up into 4th place. Carter now starting to put pressure on Alessandro. Is Alessandro going to be able to keep the Peugeot at bay? Fighting out for the final 2 positions on the podium. This is definitely going to become a spicy battle through the final lap. Because these 4 drivers, very close indeed, and the 5th driver, Natty G, is starting to get onto the back of them as well, aided by their battling up ahead. Come on, Natty G. And Zico actually not far off the battle as well, 1.9 seconds behind. But within touching distance. Some more Vettels is there in 8th. We have Hasnane now in 9th. Sam is there in 10th. We've got Anonymous in 11th. Yannick is in 12th. CMP is in 13th. Kellen all the way down in 14th place. He did have to pit again. He's on a fresh set of softs, he went for a fresh set of softs. More than a few laps old now. He's got another lap to do on him as well. That's, yeah, not great for Kellen. The Irish driver not having the greatest of seasons so far in that GTR. I think they've done something to that GTR. It's awful now. Absolutely awful. But this man here, Plat for Life. Managed to do a fantastic first stint. No, he did, didn't he? He managed to get the move done a couple of laps before Natty G came into the pits. Created a huge gap and then came out behind Alessandro, but ahead of Natty G. And it looks like he might be on for another win here. Carter is now up into 2nd place. Tim there in 3rd. Wait, are we missing someone? I don't think we are we? Oh no, Alessandro. Where's Alessandro? Oh, Alessandro down in 9th now. No way. But Plat for Life takes the win there in the feature. GG's Plat for Life. I think that's his 3rd or 4th win this season. Carter, he's going to bring home 2nd place. He's going to hold off Tim. Is he? He does. And Tim finished in 3rd. Racing Green 4th. Marriott was 5th. Zico 6th. Morvedal 7th. Hasnane in 8th. Alessandro was 9th. Sam in 10th. Anonymous going to bring home 11th place. Yannick will finish in 12th. CMP 13th in the end. And 14th place is going to go to Kellen, who is coming through the final few turns now on a very dead set of soft compound tyres. Actually picking up half a second. I'm not sure why I give him half a second there. I think he's just going to write this one off, isn't he? It's unlucky, Kellen. GG's, mate. That GTR just not the car it used to be. Well, that was it, guys. That was round 5, and we had some absolutely cracking battles once again. That was very, very close racing indeed throughout the field. Oh, That wasn't what I wanted to do. And your results once again were Plat for Life finished in first place. Actually took the fastest lap there, 140.761. Carter was second. We had Tim Grin in third. Racing Green was fourth. Marriott fifth. Zico sixth. Morvellas was seventh. Hasname was eighth. Alessandro was 9th, Sam was 10th, Anonyma 11th, Yannick in 12th, CMP was 13th, and Kellen finished in 14th place. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one, guys, as much as I did. That was, yeah, like I say, it was some absolutely cracking racing. Once again, from the Tier 1 drivers. We'll be back, same time, same place, once again next week. I've been your boy Vex. This has been the Tier 1 drivers from the Aero League Racing's GT7 Championship. Good night.